In a city council meeting, constitutional rights clash with local authority and silence ensues.
Silenced for vulgarity? Absolutely not. They were actually heard and addressed back. How it's supposed to go. Looks like they may actually follow the Constitution. Since we're talking about law and order, what is the supreme law of the land? Your stupid ordinances that are repugnant to the supreme law of the land, the United States Constitution? You want to know what else I find absolutely hilarious? The man you morons arrested tonight is the first person to get his case submitted into the Eastern District Federal Civil Court out in Detroit. You want to know what's awesome about that? We know that we have 4 or 5 judges who've been placed there, and their whole entire job is to smack corruption. They're waiting for these cases. You want to know how awesome it is when you file this instead of state court? I've done stuff in state court for, going on 3 to 4 years now. You know what's so wonderful that I absolutely love is the fact that they say, we don't want to hear, right on the paperwork when you first go to fill your lawsuit out, they state, I don't want to hear legalese. I about dropped a load in my pants when I seen that on the paper. That sounds like some SOV citizen stuff. And I'm not a SOV, but I am because I have a 9th Amendment, but I don't believe no laws apply to me because the supreme law of the land is the United States Constitution that every one of you took an oath to and you're bound to. You're not bound to the public, dummy. Don't you even know your own oath? Jesus Christ, what planet is this? You morons don't know your own oath. Your city attorney's useless as tits on a boar hog. First thing he should have said was, that's unlawful, gentlemen. Don't take them out. They have the freedom of speech. Cohen v. California, 1971, Supreme Court case law. You familiar with that? You should be. That's the backbone for the freedom of speech. You know we're the most free speech country in the whole entire world, correct? And that's been upheld. Speech is only regulated if it is clearly intended and likely to cause imminent violence. That is the only way it can be restricted. But how would I suspect you to understand the Constitution when you're over here with your stupid mayor, Silence and Jedediah? Way to go. That's going in federal court too, dummy.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is S. Savage.
How y'all doing? I have really tried to come with reasoning of the madness that is going on. I've even addressed Liddell and told her that I appreciate the good compliments that she gave as far as passing the bill to make sure that the people's pipes and everything inside of their houses get passed and everything gets fixed. Candace made some very good points on that, but at the end of the day, you guys are violating people's constitutional rights. You guys are literally doing whatever it is that you feel like is necessary to fit your emotions and your needs. It's not about you guys. It's about us. I don't know if you guys got the memo or not. You guys make $22K a year, okay? 4 of y'all up there on the board don't have any other jobs outside of this. This is a part-time job. Y'all make less than the people that apply for food stamps. But yet you guys are up there weaponizing the police and telling them to tell me that I am under a threat of arrest because I speak my mind as a citizen and as a resident of the 3rd Ward. Not only am I a resident in the 3rd Ward, I own a house in the 9th Ward, I own one in the 5th Ward, and I own one in the 7th Ward. You understand what I'm saying? I am a businesswoman outside of everything else that is going on, and you guys are not doing anything to help and or protect the people or citizens of Flint. What you guys are doing is becoming yes mans and yes women, and you guys are doing whatever it is that the mayor wants you to do.